Good day, boys and girls, and welcome to, it's not a secret place, but I'm going to start this with a quiz. Now, the place I'm at, I have been before, that's one clue. The other clue is we are looking for wild boar, and the final clue is it was the very first nature reserve forest. If 8 or more of you get the place right by next week, then you will all be placed into a random selection prize draw for a print of your choice or some monies. Now, the first thing we're going to do is set up 2 trail cameras. Now, where I am looking for wild boar. Now, wild boar do like to waddle. They will come down to wet places, and I've come here specifically because last couple of weeks it's been bone dry. As you can see from the water, it is very low. It's normally considerably higher than that, but it's been so dry for the last like maybe 7-8 weeks. We've had the occasional bits of rain, but not anything fancy. Wild boar are nocturnal, so we are early, but we're going to be here. Today's Friday, we're going to be here tomorrow as well, so we can look tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Once we've set up the trail cam, we're going to go into town because I'm hungry, and I'm going to go and get some fish. Well, I'm going to get fish and chips. I'm going to get chips and battered sausage. Yummy, yummy, yummy. But now there seems to be a lot of logging, and they're clearing it out, making some room for more logs and more growth and all that type of thing. It is beneficial to the forest, but I'm hoping it's not disturbed them too much. Right, so I'm going to set this one up on this tree facing over there. Now, the reason I'm doing that is I'm hoping to get them here, and I'm also going to set one up there, and I'll show you why in a few moments' time. If you look, I've not set it down here because you'll see on here, this is where the wild boar have all been rubbing themselves. That's why it's smoother here than it is up here. Okay. Yeah, you'll see it's very smooth. And then if I do it here, it's not very smooth. Next location is going to be just around the corner. Over there is a good place for it, because you'll see all the moss. No matter what people say, it grows on all sides, but all the moss is coming off where they scrape themselves off. Not as bad as I would hope. The same with this one. You'll see they're scraping themselves off. So I'm going to use this tree here, facing that tree, and hoping that I capture them scraping themselves off.
If I'd ever known how you'd forever change my life, I would up and go, I'd walk out.
You're right. Can I go for a large battered sausage and small chips? And can I go for a Dr. Pepper, can of Coke, Dr. Pepper?
Because you built me a mosaic.
Oh, that was lovely, Dora.
To capture my heart. And so I promise I'll be there for you. I'll pick you up.
Now, can we open it without it going ding, ding, ding? Will that do? Normally, actually, I would eat these. That would do. I would eat these. I would eat these if I could, and I was a maniac. But normally I drink these out of a cup. Not because I'm posh, but because you never know. When they're in the factory or when they're in the warehouse, you never know how they've been kept and what animals have been walking over the top of them. If you get my drift. Skip a few out for Dora. Now this was the regular size.
I would be crazy to let my heart lead this romance, but I promise every day that my heart will be in your hands.
So I promise I'll be there for you. I'll pick you up when you fall. You know I'll be here when you need me to. You need me to. So you.
Oh yeah, sausage first, is it?
So you won't have to stay alone. And so we start building up from the bottom. We'll keep our heads to the stars, building brightly as we go, changing all of the world we know. We're keeping up.
We've got a fair walk to do, slightly uphill, but once we're there, we're settled down. I think the sun's just about ready to start setting. It is about 9 o'clock when it starts getting really dark, but we'll be gone by then. We'll probably be, actually we might start walking back about 9. What I am just realising, I could have brought my night vision goggles, but I forgot them.
Evening.
You're right. I'm trying to work out, is that that's keep off the logs rather than keep out,
yeah,
innit?
You can walk on the paths and stuff like that. It's nothing's. They close it off. They'll close it off, and you won't.
Oh,
be
okay.
out there, so,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
it's just keep off the logs. That's all, because they roll and.
Yeah, I'm not. Stupid people would do things like that. Not quite there yet. Thank you. Now, normally I would put Dora in the car, but I think it's a bit too early to put Dora in the car, especially when we haven't really been anywhere. So it's a bit cruel on her, but she will be off the lead when we get there and in her bed. Reason being, she's off the lead. If she needs to run, she can run, but she will not go towards them. Safer for her and safer for me. The wild boar's eyesight is not great, but their hearing, on the other hand, is pretty pucker. So that's why I'm trying my best to keep on this green area, conveniently in the middle of the path, where it's a bit quieter. But hopefully we're near the place where we need to be. And I'll tell you what, if I forgot something in the car, you can stay there. I almost spoke too soon. I was going to say, it has been a while since we've seen any logging, and just in front of me there's some logs, which is not actually that far away from where I want to sit. Although they do look a bit older. The ones I've ridden past, I don't know, half a mile ago or whatever, they even smelt freshly cut. This is the seat we wanted to be at. What used to happen is they used to hunt them pretty much everywhere except for Nag's Head, and then they would obviously, most of them will come here for safety, Now, obviously, they're not talking to each other as far as we know. It's just a case that they go away from the gunfire, and the gunfire they sort of push them all into this area. The unfortunate thing is that tree's there, so I'm going to try. Why do they always put the bench in the wrong place? I want the bench here. Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to set it about where the water is. So what I've done is I've actually created a space where there's less leaves and less noise. So if I do want to move, it's a little bit easier. That of course is the plan. And all good plans go wrong.
Which way it is back to the car park?
That way.
That way, okay.
Yeah, you're in the convertible, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. That way is the easiest way. Just keep going. I think it's only one path. Just keep going on the main path. You'll be fine.
Cheers, I appreciate it.
Okay, so I've been sat here a few hours, and I think it's time to move on. Granted that it's been, well, it's about 7:30, no, 8 o'clock. So I think I'm going to walk back to one of the heights on the way back and sit in there and hope that they go there, and maybe they come wading. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to hurry and do it. What I can't see here is a lot of the turfing, and it is a case of the turfing should give them a good indication of where they're to. Now I'm thinking, excuse me, I'm thinking they're not here. Maybe Russell enclosure might be a place to go, because I know they used to be quite good there. There actually there's a pond in that area, which is great. That could be interesting, going there. The one thing which is really annoying tonight, where I'm staying tonight, you're not supposed to stay overnight. However, yes, I am a naughty boy. I don't cause any damage, I don't cause any trouble. And I want to be, well, I set my alarm for 4:30 in the morning. So, you know, I want to be here at 5 o'clock in the morning. They don't open the gates that early, as far as I know. If you're not there when they lock the gate, then they leave a note on your car and say, phone lift's number to get released, and it's a £50 call out fee. But obviously it don't worry me, because I want to stay the night. Don't think the protest has changed. Now certainly it would be different if I would go in there, chucking a load of rubbish on the floor, you know, chucking all my waste on the floor and all that type of thing, but I don't. And if anyone's wondering, I use a milk jug. Fits my see it with my eyes, let alone recording it. It's just way too dark. Look at it. So I think it's time to call it a night. And Taurus has the same. So let's go and put all this away.